Welcome to Trading Lounge and the European indices for Thursday, October 21st. So with the DAX here on the daily chart, I think we can pretty safely call the low in place because the FTSE has taken out the high here and the S&P 500 is quite close to the old highs. So this move to here is the 61.8% retracement level and then the 78.6. So we're stalling here. We're also stalling at number 5 here, the 500. 5 being the second strongest number in the market. We can expect it to do that. We could also see through here as well. It's got some line of balance through here. So we really want that as the support for the next move up. So we've been consolidating here for a while. So let's go and have a look. It's also pretty obvious too that from the move up here, we can see that we've moved up in 3 waves. So we don't have an impulse wave in that degree of structure just yet. So let's just go in and start having a look. So on the 4-hour chart and the 1-hour chart. So here from the low here, we're looking at wave 1 and 2 here. And just opening this up a little bit, and 1 and 2 in here, and then 3 and 4 and 5 here. And there is a bit of a case for having wave 3 here and wave 4 here, but yeah, I'm just not quite sure about that. It doesn't really matter. This is a wave 4 of 1 degree or another. Okay, so but I'm just going to put that here for the moment. And yeah, so let's just go to the daily chart. The other little point here too, of course, is that taking these 2 tops here as a trend channel, we've come up and hit that trend channel. We're going back. So, you know, with the normal trading levels sort of pattern, we look for the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and then an ABC pattern, and then we sort of move up from that. But that's the same on something that's an angle as well, like this here. So the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, and then coming back and testing it. Sometimes we actually get a double test in here. I just need to say that because the stop becomes, you have a stop here, and yeah, but it doesn't happen all the time, but just be a bit of aware of that. So that's what we'll be seeing over here. So the arrival, the reaction, the first high above the level, then coming back and testing it, and then moving off. So we'll just keep that there for the time being. It might prove helpful. On the stock 50, there's a good case for having 5 waves down here. So we do need to be a little bit careful that if we do see a move down here, it'll just be part of an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here, and then a move up. I don't think it's the case, even though it looks, at first glance, it looks like it's got overlapping wave structures and it doesn't look very impulsive. It looks more corrective, especially when you look at it on a chart like this. We had this wave 4 over here yesterday for this, so just to bring us back into the fold here from wave 2, wave 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the 3rd wave, 4th wave, and then going up for the 5th wave, which will be something of this nature, and then coming back here as an ABC pattern for that wave 4, and then moving off at that stage. So I'll just pop that over there, that there, that over there, that there. That'll give us a bit of an idea of the bigger picture. So yeah, look, I was looking at this and I go, oh my god, that looks a bit sort of rough edged and probably got overlapping wave structures, but it's kind of interesting when I look at it on the tick chart here for a moment. Obviously it's snaking across the 500 here. So what you can do for a safe trade here is, well, normally we'll take out that top there, but in this case we're just going to we can take out that top there if you like. And the reason for that, if we go to the tick chart, maybe I'll see it on the 100, or maybe I need to go a little bit, no, here's all good, so we just need a bit more data. So I've got it in blue wave 3 and 4, but don't worry about that. What we're focused on is this little pattern here that we were just talking about. So when I break it down, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we counted that yesterday, didn't we? I'm not sure, but 1 and 2 here. And all of this is a 3rd wave and a 4th wave and a 5th wave here. Yes, I know that there's overlapping wave structures here, but we just need to be an adult about this. And the other point here is that we have this move here that's in 3 waves. So this is corrective. It's only bullish corrective though if it takes out that top. If it takes out that top, it forces it to be an A and a B and a C wave here. So if we think about it for a moment, we've got this impulse wave, and this one here. So we've got 3 impulse waves to the upside, and then we've got this 3-wave corrected to the. Anyway, you can go long at that point. You could probably even go long across these tops here, but don't quite have 5 waves yet. 1 and 2 and 3, maybe 4 and 5 in there. Don't know, splitting hairs, getting a bit dangerous. A, B, C here. Into the guessing game, but you know, if you see it pushing up through here, I'm just suggesting that would probably be a good time to go long based on that, and we could look at that as 1 and 2 at this point, and then going up for 3, 4, 5. You know, so yeah, I think the important point here is that you can see that this is the 500, and yeah, I mean, it's taken a while. You know, it had a trend up, it slowed down here and made the first high above the level, and then it's come back down. So if you kind of think of it really in terms of a sort of a triangle pattern coming into this, not that it is a triangle pattern, but it's basically come up, and then it's the distance that's dropped down and it's gone back up, and you know, it's weaving itself across. It's running out of steam, and it doesn't take a lot of volume to push it up at that point. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. So anyway, we've got support on 500, which is critical, and then you can also you should be building through this trend here. That's anyway, building positions through here. Okay, that's that on the DAX. I want to have a look at what's next, the STOXX 50 here. So the STOXX 50, same thing, wave 4 here, wave 1 and 2, 1 and 2. I'm not sure if I should put that here or over here. It doesn't really matter. We're still looking at wave 4. It's pulled back to its 38.2% retracement level. We've just counted 5 waves up in the DAX, so we can do the same here, I would imagine, but I haven't done that. But yeah, even a better case here. So in this case here, we've got a position here. We could look to go long above here if you wish, if you're building in on this side. There is a good case for 5 waves here, I have to say. So if it comes down, then we could expect, let's just say that it's going to come down for a moment, then we can expect something of this nature here coming down from that point. Because it does appear that there's 5 waves there, so it's a little bit haunting. But anyway, all this looks pretty bullish at this point. The stop could go here. And we'll have a look at the FTSE as well. So the FTSE on the 4-hour chart. Well, you see how this top here, I think we talked about this yesterday anyway, so but still helps to, I mean, it's little things like this in another index. I mean, this is leading the S&P 500 in a way, you know. So it's taken out the top here after this corrective pattern. So that just helps us with this case, you know, like wave 1 here and ABC for wave 2. This is all building through here. It's kind of looking okay. It's, you know, it hasn't got a lot of momentum, but it's got better form to it than its other trends have been to the upside. So going back in history over here, some of these trends, can't do it, but they were sort of struggling a lot. So it's running a little bit smoother now, so that's good. So I'll just leave wave 4 there. It's probably going to build up from that point. Thursday, we just have to be careful of a bear day on Thursday, but Friday and Monday to the upside. This is what we're looking at here. So all of this wave 3 here, and then we still need wave 4 and wave 5. So yeah, further upside. All looking good there. Let's just have a look at the 1-hour chart. So 1 and 2 there, that's the main shell of it. And then we've got wave 1 here and 2 here. And then we've got wave 1 here and 2 here and 3 here and 4 here. Once again, the current move up overnight is not looking very good. It's got overlapping wave structures. That 3-wave move there, it's creating it as an A wave, a B wave and a C wave. So we have to be careful. It could be impulsive. I mean, we can count that as corrective. But Thursday, coming in today, we need to be careful of Thursdays, because Thursday's the bear day, drying up in the afternoon, session, and then pushing up for late Thursday, pushing up, Friday pushing up. If Friday closes strong, then Monday pushes up. Not that it'll go that far, but just shooting the breeze a bit. Yeah, just giving you the idea. So yeah, that's all of that. If you wanted to go long here, then you need to be going long above those highs at this particular point. And if it does drop because of Thursday, then yeah, come back down to this point over here for that, and then push up from that point. So if it was going to go down, that would be wave 1 and 2 here, and then that would be 3, 4 and 5 here, and then it will be up like that. Okay, if that was the case. If not, then it's just going to push up from that point. Alrighty, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers.